Owatonna High School boys golf coach Keith Bangs. The Huskies had the chance this week to be at the Jewel, a great course and a preview of the section course, and also went over to Mankato, and that was just yesterday, Keith, that you guys went to Mankato, and you say you kind of squeezed out a win.
Yeah, we did, Roy. We struggled with the course, and I guess the main thing was we went over there with the idea that we wanted to try to get 2 more points towards the conference standing, and as it turned out, with using the tiebreaker, why we were able to do that, even though we did not play our best. So we were very fortunate, and we ended up with a score of 332, which is our second highest score that we've had all year, and we ended up tying with Mankato West, but our fifth score, which was an 88, ended up beating their fifth score, which was a 90. So, and that was Mankato West, the host school that we beat, and then JM took third, but our scores were Peter Jones was again the medalist. He shot a 76, which is his second highest score of the year. And then we had Gage Schuster with an 83, Nick Brown with an 85, and then Andrew Wall and Cole Butler both shot 88. So the second 88 there is what was the tiebreaker with Mankato West. So it was a real squeaker. It would have put us in a pretty tight spot had we not ended up winning that for the conference championship. So all in all, it was a successful trip over. And then at the Jewel, on the other side of the coin, on Wednesday, we shot our lowest round of the year, shooting a 304, and we ended up taking second place. Rochester Lords snuck in there and beat us with a 303. So, and on that day, Peter again led us and was medalist with an even par 71. Andrew Wall had a 72, Gage Schuster had a 77, and Cole Butler had an 84. And then our last 2 scores, Nick Brown had an 87, and Garrett Crutchton had a 97. So, all in all, a good week. We got a good showing in the tournament, and we ended up getting a W. So all in all, it wasn't a bad result.
Are you excited to have the section meet at the Jewel this year when that time of season rolls around?
Yeah, it'll be a nice venue. I think Montgomery was certainly a nice venue too, and the main reason that it was changed from Montgomery to the Jewel is because Montgomery is doing some construction on their practice putting green, and that would not have been ready for the section tournament, which would not be a very good condition to have to take care of, not having an opportunity for the kids to get a feel for the greens and that sort of thing. So the option was to try to find another place for this year, and then we'll look at where it will go next year, whether it'll go back to Montgomery or back to the Jewel. We'll just have to see.
The upcoming schedule, what's next for the Huskies, Keith?
Well, we're not doing any traveling this week. We have our quadrangular, our last conference match with Albert Lee, Mayo, and Austin on Tuesday out at the club starting at 2:30. And then on Saturday we have the Federated Open tournament starting at 10 o'clock. So, we're going to have home cooking this week, and hopefully the weather will cooperate so that we can have a good week of practice and have good results. It's potentially Albert Lee is one of the top 5 teams in the conference right now, and with Northfield and Red Wing and Mankato East and us are kind of, and Winona, I guess the 6 teams that are kind of sitting with 1 or 2 losses at this particular point. So this week is going to be a big week in determining the conference championship.
Very nice, and it's home action, as you say, for the Huskies this coming week. Owatonna boys golf coach Keith Bangs on KRFO.